guys, just making a quick video. So yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm not really a fan of Loki. I mean, I'm so disappointed that it's kind of my probably the worst spin I've seen so far this year, and I hate to say that because it's Loki, man. But yeah, I know that most people still like it, but for me, it's a train wreck, and somehow people still like it. And I'm just gonna give my little rant on why I think it's the worst show of 2021, and probably the worst thing of 2021 so far. Yeah, in my opinion, though. Also, this is the last video I'm doing until Tuesday, until the new GT Online update drops. So yeah, because I got some things in my life to sort out. But yeah, so yeah. Also spoilers, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna start in three, two, one. All right. So yeah, Loki. I just don't know what happened to this show. I mean, to tell you the truth, when I first heard about it, I didn't really get really hyped. But as things got closer and, Falcon and the Winter Soldier wrapped up, I was thinking like, man, I'm starting to get excited for Loki now. And then the first episode drops, I'm like, it's okay. Episode two, still okay. But, like episode two, it felt like a waste of time. Like I just wasted my time watching that episode. Or was it episode three? No, it was episode three that did that. Because basically, there was no progress at all in that episode. They didn't really go anywhere with that episode. Episode four, another slow one. Like the problem with Loki is that it's so slow. There's so much dialogue and just feeding you information instead of actually showing you that, like showing it, like just the way how they. I just don't know how did Marvel actually get away with making people like this show. I don't really understand why people actually like this show. I mean, if you want to, give your opinions on why you like the show, then I actually would be intrigued because for me, this show's kind of been a flop, like Marvel's biggest flop so far. And that's saying a lot because for a long time I didn't like the first two Thor movies, Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3. I mean, I'm still not really a fan of Iron Man 3 and Thor the Dark World. Captain Marvel, yeah. But to tell you the truth, I'd rather watch Captain Marvel than Loki season 1 again. Because just the writers, I don't know what they was doing. They made Loki completely useless. They kind of made Lady Loki like. This actually should have been the main character, really, because she had all the best ideas and everything. Like the Loki that we knew in the first Avengers movie and going forward, that's not Loki, man. He's just like some basically I don't know what to call him, man. Some slave to Lady Loki. Like just the way how he's used in the show. It's really disappointing. He doesn't really have his iconic outfit on. He just wears this, variant outfit for the whole show. It's just I don't know what they did to Loki in the show. I mean, the real Loki that we know is dead, but in a way, this is kind of still the real Loki, but things have changed basically, and he does see his whole life because of that machine that shows him everything and knows what happens to him in the future. But yeah, it kind of changed a lot of things and kind of made a different Loki. And I just don't really like the Loki that we got in this show. I think maybe some people still like it because people love Tom Hiddleston, so that's why they like the show. But when people say that they like the story, I just don't understand. Like, because the story is a mess to me. Like, this is the worst written story I've seen so far in the MCU. Like, I just don't understand how people like this. I mean, barely anything going on. Just the story's all over the place. They kind of lied to us with the time. People like that was all a lie. I mean, it was kind of obvious that Khan the Conqueror was coming because people predicted that. Yeah, I mean, they kind of announced it, but yeah, we didn't know it was going to be in Loki, but certain things started to happen and people just was like, yep, it's Khan the Conqueror. And then when we actually got to see him, he was kind of a joke, like just some jokey version. Like to introduce a new villain, you're gonna do it that way in such a dumb way, like. And then that last episode, that just took the mick because episode five, that's probably the best episode so far in the whole season. Especially for future Loki, like he was the best thing that came out of the show because the rest is just average and just a mess, man. That's what I'm saying. He was definitely the best thing, and I kind of wish he was the main character. Like maybe like they could have made a show where it's set in the future. Like maybe Loki actually faked his death, and then we're seeing an older Loki, and then basically that Loki that we've seen, you know, I wish he was the main character really because he had the best, Loki, and it's kind of cool that we got to see the true. Well, can I say true? But it's basically the classic comic book Loki, and we kind of got to see more of how powerful Loki could be. like he is in the comics, because Loki's powerful in the comics. You know, in the MCU, obviously not as powerful, but we still loved him. In this show, I just don't like Loki. He's just, I don't know what they did to him in this show. They kind of messed him up. I just don't understand the way they was going with this show, really. They needed better writers, but hey, this show still worked out for him. Like, people still liked it somehow, and I don't understand how. But yeah, I didn't like it, and I'm probably not gonna watch season 2 because season 1 was a mess. And even if people say season 2 is good, it's gonna be hard to listen to them since they liked season 1, and I just found that like terrible. Like, storytelling was terrible. The characters, well, Morbius. I definitely liked Morbius, and I just don't know if I can say future Loki because that was just one episode. But I guess Morbius was the best out of the characters. Everyone else is just average. Lady Loki, she's the main reason why, I don't really like Loki in the show, because she kind of overshadows, Loki, and just makes him kind of useless. And she has all the bright ideas. Mobius saying that she's the best Loki, like, yeah, I'd say she's one of the biggest problems why Loki sucks in this show. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say, because yeah, I didn't really like this show compared to the other two shows. Because One Division, definitely the best story. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the best action, but still a good story as well. I'm kind of shocked that the story was still good as well. Loki, MS, completely MS. It's the worst thing they've made so far from the MCU, in my opinion. And that's probably where I'm going to end it. So yeah, guys, like I said, I'm going to take a break for a bit until Tuesday when the new GTA update comes. I'll still be watching you guys, obviously, but probably no more videos until then. I'll probably be making premieres, but they're not going to be uploaded and premiered until like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, sometime then. Yeah. So you probably see like premieres, but no actual proper videos or streams until Tuesday. Yeah. So yeah, guys, that's just like my little rant, I guess. If you guys enjoyed the show, then that's good. But I just didn't like it, man. Yeah. Because at this point, even Captain Marvel is more of a better thing than this. And I know some people like Captain Marvel, but yeah, I don't really like that. I don't really like, Brie Larson, really. Just how arrogant she is and everything. But if they kind of write her properly, she can actually be likable if she's gonna lead the Avengers, because that's what some people think. But if they're gonna go in that direction, they need to write her better, man. Yeah, 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 guys. That's just my little rant. I'll see you probably on Tuesday, but I'll still come to you guys' streams and stuff. But yeah, peace, guys.